Hello, everybody. Welcome to Break the Matrix. Thank you so much for all the love that you people have shown on our first video. We have received about 40 subscribers and 700 views for our first video and a lot of love in the comments. It might not be an amazing start compared to what other YouTubers are doing, but then it's a decent start for us and we're very happy with it. It's been a while since our first video and we've been going back and forth with a lot of ideas. We've shooted and reshooted and we've dumped some of these ideas because we want to put our best out there. So whatever we did previously was subpar, so we just disposed it and came up with a very brand new idea. So that is what I'm going to discuss in this video. This video is going to be an introduction to what we're going to do in the future. So we are going to do a series called Self-Help, where we will be bringing out some panelists to help you people out. So there'll be episodes in this series. There'll be multiple episodes. In this series, we will be discussing about a problem, a concept, and all the information regarding it, all the questions that we have, and the questions that you might be having on your behalf. We will be asking all those questions. And in the end, we will be discussing about some of the cases from the audience and from our friends or whoever is reaching out to us. So we will be discussing those cases with that expert on the panel, and they'll be helping us deconstruct that case so that it will be helpful for you to understand your situation and come up with a solution. So that's the kind of good we want to put out there. And Satvik is going to tell us what the future entails for us. So take it away, Satvik.
Thank you, Bharat. And as Bharat mentioned, we are beginning something called the Self-Help Series. Now, this is just the start. Just like Self-Help Series, we are also planning to have multiple series under the vertical Break the Matrix. So, to begin with, as a first step, that's the Self-Help Series that we're starting right now. The details of other series would come up in the near future once we stabilize the Self-Help Series and the discussions get a bit streamlined. Then we will start discussing about what next series we have planned coming up and what is in it for you. So what you are supposed to do for the Self-Help Series to begin with is something we're going to discuss it now. And over to you, Shravan, for that information.
So yes, guys, as Bharat and Satvik spoke, we are trying to get questions from you guys as well so that we can discuss some of your cases and get some of them done using any panelist we are calling. But the problem is we need to collect the data, right? So for that we need Google form and we will be distributing it using Instagram, LinkedIn, and also we'll have the link in the description of this video so that we can collect the data and utilize it for better solving the cases. Yeah.
So guys, the idea is to help people out. That is what we came up with. So what we all know that we have some kind of problems that we go through on a daily basis. It could be stress, it could be trauma, it could be grief, it could be relationships, situationships, whatever it is. So we are trying to reach out to you through a lot of relatability because we go through that shit all the time, just like you people do. So all the panelists that are going to be with us on the podcast are doing pro bono work because they like what we're doing. So we want to reach out to you through them. As Shravan said, the Google form will be out. There will be a lot of privacy involved here too. Nothing of your information will be disclosed. You can explain us your case. We'll be asking you some questions to more understand your situation. Then we'll be taking up that case with a panelist to discuss it, deconstruct it. And if the case is relatable to a lot of people, it's definitely going to be on the podcast. So we cannot guarantee all the cases to be on the podcast, but some of them definitely will be because they're relatable to most of the people out there. So we'll cherry pick those cases and we'll deconstruct them. But we'll definitely discuss all the important problems that we face on a daily basis. And in the future, we also plan to do some lives where you guys can come on to the stage and ask the experts what you guys want to ask. So that way we can also provide a spotlight for those people who want to help other people. So the panelists, they need to be in the spotlight because they deserve to be in the spotlight, and you people need to be helped because you deserve all the help needed. So that is what we're trying to do here. We're trying to be the middle ground. We're trying to create a platform. So Break the Matrix is not just a podcast, it's an organization We're trying to build an organization. That is what is taking a lot of time for us. So over to you, Shravan. Shravan is going to explain to us about what the organization is about and how it's not just a podcast.
So yes, as Bharat said, it's not just a podcast. There is much more into it. We are trying to get some different aspects into it as well. For example, Satvik has one expertise, Bharadwaj has one expertise, and I have my own expertise into cybersecurity. So we want to create different blog posts under the name of Break the Matrix and make it available for you guys so that you can go through them, you can understand them. So the Break the Matrix is, as the name suggests, we are breaking the matrix in every angle. It's not just using podcast but also providing knowledge through different ways, like blog posts, and also we might do something else. And so there are much more to come. So there are many ideas which are popping up in our brain. That's the reason we took a time, discuss among ourselves, and put it together so that we can give a good product to you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shravan. So the possibilities are literally endless, and we want to do whatever we can to, put ourselves out there, help people out. And it's not even about the fame at this point. We just want to do this because we're interested. That's the reason we started this podcast, and we want to talk about all the things that we like to talk about as well, right? So first video I explained about how we're going to have fun and how this is a safe space for all of us as well. So yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff, and we're going to put out a lot of stuff too. There's going to be tutorials, there's going to be tools, there's going to be blog posts, there's going to be mentoring sessions, a lot of stuff. And we will be accepting suggestions from everybody in the comments too. So make sure to comment, tell us what you want, tell us what you need us to do, and let's interact.
Yeah, I want to add one last thing before we end this video. So as you guys see, we three are in different forms or current conditions. So we are also taking a challenge from now on. Since you are viewing it, you will be our advocate. So see our current position, we will try to improve ourselves in physically as well, so that we will be some kind of motivation to you guys as well.
So this is also an accountability video. So
Yeah.
we're going to physically, mentally, emotionally elevate ourselves, make ourselves better, and break the matrix as we make these videos. So good start for us.
Yeah. Once again, we all thank you for your patience all this long, and we promise you that we'll give you the best possible content that we can. And do feel free to like, share, and subscribe to Break the Matrix.
Don't forget to turn on the bell icon.